For this one, there's a couple of things that you need to be able to do. One is, this would be north, south, east, west. So when it says something like this, this means, first of all, draw the south line. So you don't need to draw all four of these, but you would draw the south line. So that goes first. And now this is saying go 31 degrees towards the west. So towards the west, this would be 31 degrees. Okay, that's what this bearing means. Now there's another fact that we're going to need to use, and that is if you have two parallel lines, and then you have a line that crosses those two. So this is called a transversal. Then, whatever this angle is, this one will be the same measure. So if this one measures 31 degrees, then this one will be 31 degrees. Those are called alternate interior angles, and they're always congruent. They alternate across the transversal, and they're both inside of the parallel lines, so they're called alternate interior angles. Okay, that's the warm-up. Now let's get to the actual problem. So I'm going to start with this, but I'm going to make a bigger version of it. So this is the start. And then she runs 4.5 miles. So this is the south. And then she runs in the direction towards the west, where this is 31 degrees. And she runs 4.5 miles, which is a good warm-up. And then she turns 90 degrees and runs 6 miles in the direction of this. So this, I'm not sure what to do with, because turns 90 degrees. If she was pointing this way, and she's at this point, did she turn to the right and go that way, or did she turn to the left and go that way? Je ne sais quoi. So I need to use this. So now draw a north line. So here's my north line. And she's running towards the west. So she's going this direction, where this is 59 degrees. So this down here is the 90-degree turn. So she actually was facing this way, turned to the right, and ran this way. And she ran another 6 miles. Okay, now we're going to use this fact right here. So the north line and the south line are the parallel. This one is the transversal, which means that if this one is 31 degrees, then this one is also 31 degrees. Okay, we use that fact. Now if you add a 59 and a 31, that is going to be 90. So that means that you can go from here back to the start and find out how much is x. And for that, we could just use the Pythagorean theorem, since this is a right angle right here. So that would be that x squared equals 6 squared plus 4.5 squared. 4.5 squared, I cannot do that in my head. Well, I can, but I just don't want to show off. So let's see. 6 squared plus 4.5 squared is 56.25. And then I will need to take the square root of both sides. Oh, wow, that worked out nice, 7.5. So before I took the square root, it was 56.25, and then take the square root of both sides. Good thing I've got a red pen. And it turned out to be 7.5. So find the distance back to the start, 7.5 miles. So that means she ran 4.5 plus 6 is 10.5, 18 miles. That's an honest workout, 18 miles. Now, what about the bearing? Well, to find the bearing, first of all, I need to find out what's this angle theta right here. So these two make a 90-degree angle. When this line crossed the north, there's no guarantee that that's a 90 degree, so I can't really say what that angle is right there. But if I take this triangle and I put a copy of it right here, but stand it upright, this will be the 90, so I'm just taking this and then transferring it right here. So this is the theta. Across from the theta is 4.5. Right next to the theta is 6. All right, then this would be opposite and adjacent, so that's tangent. Tangent of theta equals 4.5 over 6. And then use tangent inverse. So what is tangent inverse of a 4.5 divided by 6? It's 36.87 degrees. Now, we need to be able to tell the person if this is the north line, we just extend it down. Then we need to be able to tell the person from the north, go this angle towards the east. And then that will take the person back to the start. Now the problem is I don't know what that angle is right now. I do know what this one is. Well, what we could do is use this idea over again. So we have this north line and this north line that are parallel, and this line is a transversal. So that means if this one is 59, then this one is 59. So now we know the 59, and this theta is the 36.87 that we got right there. And since this north line is a straight line, these three have to add up to 180. Or in other words, this one, which I'm just going to call G for Greg, this one would be 180 minus theta and minus 59. So 180 minus 59 and also minus 36.87 is an 84.13. Okay, so from the north, the person should be going towards the east. So the last part is from the north, go 84.13 degrees towards the east, and then that is the bearing.